What is going on, my Super Sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I'm joined by Geekdom 101 for a Dragon Ball Super discussion. I almost forgot what we were going to talk about. Dragon Ball Super discussion based off of Chapter 9. So before we start, as always, this is your one chance.
So much to talk about.
A lot to talk about. This is your one chance to leave in case you don't want spoilers. If for some reason you decide, hey, I'm going to click this video because there might not be spoilers in there, you're wrong. We're going to talk about Chapter 9. So
or actually, I have a better idea. Don't leave. Mute the video and keep it playing so that your retention stays up. Mute the video, put it on the background. That way Dino's numbers are still okay.
Or do that. So in
so cheap.
In case you guys haven't kept up with Chapter 9, which you all might not have done yet because Chapter 9 just leaked yesterday. I don't think it's available in English yet, but if it is, just look it up yourself. We can't.
By the time that this recording's out, it might be. Who knows?
It might be. Yeah. I mean, is it in Japanese, the version leaked, or was it Korean?
It's in Korean.
Okay, so it's just like usual. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
so it might take a couple days then. So basically, there was a part. Well, to kind of summarize everything that happened, Bultama lost in a hysterical way. He essentially got tossed out of the ring, which is really, really funny. Because he had a special ability where he can't really take damage. He's like the Majin Buu of that universe, where it's like you attack him, but you just kind of chilling there. And Goku just figured, you know what? Screw this. You're gonna take my hits. You take my Kamehameha. Let's see you getting thrown out the ring. So he literally just grabbed him by his legs and threw him out.
Which I liked. I loved it because it's strategy. It's not just a new form, and that's what I want. I want it to go back to that style.
Yeah, it was very goofy. And then looks like Champa then called Frost to jump into the next round, which was kind of surprising. Now, as you guys already know, Piccolo is fighting Frost at some point. So that means at some point in this fight, Goku will have to lose.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm curious to know how that happens. But in the process
we'll find out in Chapter 10.
Yeah, either in Chapter 10 or we'll find out in Episode 33.
Yep.
Or 34, actually. At some point during the fight, we see that Frost was also really awesome, by the way. I love his character so far. And we haven't even really seen much about him, but like based off of his interactions with Goku, he's awesome. We see Frost transform into what he calls his final form, which turns out to be the Dildo Frieza form, the third form. And then Goku transforms, and then Frost transforms into the final form, revealing that he actually did have another form. Which is kind of funny because like this isn't my final transformation. Now, obviously, there's going to be more that's going to happen later, but today's discussion is purely around what did Goku transform into. Now, originally, we all assumed that Super Saiyan, the yellow version, is going to be gone forever. But I think he transformed into Super Saiyan, the regular version. Geekton, you want to kind of break down everything?
Well, I mean, pretty much what happens is he's fighting Frost, and Frost unleashes his third form, or resembles Frieza's third form, which is the xenomorph alien form. And then what happens is they're kind of goofing off, and then he tells Frost, okay, I'm going to go all out, transforms, his hair goes up, and that's where it gets confusing. And then, of course, he'll lunge at Frost. Frost transforms into his final form, which resembles Frieza's final form, the fourth form gray alien version of Frieza. And then that's the cliffhanger. That's where it ends. So the debate now going on is, did Goku use blue or did he use gold? Because when you look at the actual art, it could be either one, because the art actually resembles SS2 when you really look at it. It looks more like the golden form because there's less shading than in the blue form, because we saw the blue form about 3 chapters ago when Goku and Vegeta were training.
Which you can see on the screen. I mean, you can compare both of them.
Okay, yeah, I can't see that, but I'm sure they can. No, but yeah, that's correct. And you see the shading, you see that it looks slightly different. However, when you talk about manga and comics, you can't put too much stock into this because a lot of times what happens is the mangas could be going a little, like Torotaro's manga might be running late. There could be an issue with the inker. There could be an issue with time constraints. Maybe he wasn't able to really do the shade he wanted, or maybe he wanted to illustrate that Goku had a powerful aura and thus made it light. So maybe it's blue with an aura. Again, very difficult to tell because the manga is in black and white, so we don't know. It could be gold, it could be blue. Logic, and based on the cover of the manga chapter, because we see Goku and Vegeta in the blue form, in the cover of the manga chapter, logic would tell you that it's...
I'm looking at the picture right now. I just sent it to you.
Yeah.
And I'm even more 100% sure that this is actually Super Saiyan. Because if you actually look closer, if you zoom in on the picture, you'll notice that there's actually shading on Goku's eyes.
Looks the same to me, man. I'm looking at the picture right now.
Zoom all the way, and there's slight shading on his eyes. It's very slight.
Yeah, it could be, or again, it could be that he's using an aura for blue. Again,
also
we don't know. We don't know. But I hate to talk Toasty, but we don't know. But no, because Toasty loves to say that.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, it could be, and then that, of course, that begs the question. This is where the theories come in. And before we go any further, all right, this is just a theory. I don't want people to go around saying that Dino said this or that I said that, because that's how misinformation starts. So from now on, it's theory. You know, if Goku can still tap into the gold form, why would he use that versus the blue form? Is he underestimating Frost?
Which is why I thought he originally was using Super Saiyan, because there's a point, I forgot what the actual line was, but Vegeta says, don't go all out yet in the first round, or going out in the first round.
Yeah, well, just to explain that real quick, the reason why Vegeta says that is because the rules of this tournament is not single elimination. The rule is you fight until you are eliminated. So Goku is going to keep fighting. So the key to this tournament is not just power, it's also stamina and strategy, which is why Goku eliminated Botamo the way that he did, because Goku could have just wasted time blowing ki blasts over and over again, punching, kicking, and he would have just expended unnecessary energy, whereas he's like, you know what? I want to actually win this thing. Let me use my head and toss Botamo out and not waste any more of my energy. And that's the whole key, is you don't want to waste your energy. So yes, your theory may actually be correct in that he may use the golden-haired form to conserve God Ki.
Yep. Now the other
theory, though, just a theory.
The other confusing part also is the fact that Vados had a line where she says, this is not like the regular Super Saiyan form. So that could be one of two things. Either
that
one,
could be blue, or it could be either one.
She could be referring to that this is, after all, blue. Or two, maybe this is Super Saiyan 2, and that's why she was like, oh, well, this is different than Super Saiyan.
Or three, maybe in Universe 6, their hair changes to a totally different color. I mean, more toys, more. So you got to think about it from that. When you read Dragon Ball and watch Dragon Ball, you got to think about it from the perspective that these people want to sell toys, and the more transformations you get, the more toys you can sell.
I will buy all of them.
Me too. That Frost, dude, you know what would be so awesome if they put out a Frost and Frieza double pack, where you've got Frieza and Frost in all four of their forms, and it's literally the same figure with different colors. I would laugh uproariously at that.
I'll do it. I'll buy it.
I know, because they're awesome. But yeah, I don't know. It could be either one. It could be blue, could be gold. Like I said, the evidence towards the blue is that it's on the cover. It's the new form. Or maybe he's just using the gold now to kind of pay tribute to Goku versus Frieza on Namek. Maybe that's what they're doing. And then Frost beats him, and then maybe he goes blue, or maybe he just beats him and Goku never even gets a chance to use the blue. I don't know. I think that might let people down, but it could be either one. The point is that we really don't know, because it's in black and white, and we won't know until what? Dragon Ball Super episode 33 or 34?
33, which this is the next reason why I think this is Super Saiyan, because episode 33 is actually called, actually, let me look up for 1 second. Come on.
Yeah, he says Super Saiyan, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's like, this is Son Goku. Wait, someone's got it. There it is. It's called Be Surprised Universe 6. This is Super Saiyan Son Goku. So that's another reason why I thought it was Super Saiyan. But look, here's a big clue as to why I also think this is not Super Saiyan Blue. If you notice in the beginning of the fight, both Frost and Goku are not going all out. They're not taking it serious. It's like, are you going to take... First of all, the first thing
typical Dragon Ball.
Yeah, first thing Frost says is let's go all out. And what does he do? He fakes it. He goes, yeah, this is my final form. Dude, no, it's not. I've seen your final form. And then Goku goes, I'll go all out, and he just goes Super Saiyan. So they're both definitely holding back. So what I think is going to happen in the next chapter, or I guess the next episode around...
We may get the episodes first, bro, which is, they're catching up.
Yeah. What I think is actually going to happen is Frost will reveal another form, whether it be his version of Golden Frost, or maybe a different kind of transformation, similar to
an evolution, you mean?
Yeah, some evolution. And that's when Goku will, go all out. And we'll probably get like a round 2 of what happened on Earth when Frieza showed. Because remember, the final evolution that Frieza had was stronger than Goku. It's just the fact that, Frieza couldn't control it, which is why he ultimately ended up losing. Well, this time, like I said a couple months ago, what I believe Frost will have up his sleeves is, what if he actually mastered the final evolution and he ends up beating Goku?
I mean, the evidence is there, because look, we see him go to his third form, the alien form, which, by the way, like I said in my video, Goku's never seen that form before. He never saw it. And he's competing with Saiyan Beyond God, which is Goku's new base form with the God Ki inside of him. Significant, and that's even stronger now, because remember, 3 years in Rumor Spirit and Time, Goku's base has gone up as well. He's competing with that form. And so that tells me that final form Frost...
Something else to toss out there, though, is remember Vegeta did say that they already reached kind of their limit, so training for 3 years won't make him that much stronger.
We don't know that, though. He says... See, here's the thing. They say that 4 or 5 times in the series, bro. And then, you never... Because maybe they found a secret or something. I don't know. But the point is... Frost, I feel like the difference between Frost and Frieza, just based on their characters that we know so far, other than the fact that Frost's a good guy, is that Frost seems a little bit smarter. So I feel like if Frost does have that evolution, I could totally see, dude. I could totally see him one-shotting Goku. Like he just elbows Goku in the gut, eliminates him.
His specialty is hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, and for all we know, maybe Frost actually tells Goku this evolution. Maybe he knows. He's like, it doesn't have a lot of stamina, so I'm gonna eliminate you quickly with the quickness. And he's like, boom, boom, and you're out.
What if that's actually how Piccolo? Because now I think Piccolo's gonna beat him. Because we can't have Frost win 2 times in a row. What if Piccolo beats him because he runs out of stamina?
That would. I don't know. As a Frieza fan, that irritates me, but
Quaman will be happy.
Quinn is gonna be doing cartwheels in his new apartment.
Well, ultimately, the question that we want to ask you guys is in the comment section below. Comment either Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan Blue / Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, whichever name you prefer. What do you think Goku transformed into in this chapter? And let's see what the community thinks. And then again, in 2 episodes worth, we'll find out what it is. So let's see where we're at with that.
And one more thing before we close out, I wanted to discuss that theory that you mentioned, because you did have a theory. Again, theories. You mentioned that, in your opinion, I'm intrigued by this, that it's possible that God Ki, the reason why Goku does not want to tap into God Ki is because God Ki has a limitation as far as time constraints. Also, like, I remember you mentioned that before we started recording.
Yep.
So what's that all about? What's your theory?
Well, because remember, like going into training, they were basically being taught how to like keep Ki inside them, like hold the Ki and don't let it leak out. Yeah. And then of course they spent the time inside the cloudy dimension, as Quaman calls it, inside Whis' staff. I feel like when it comes down to God Ki, you kind of absorb it and keep it inside your body, and you kind of use it only sparingly. If once you're out of it, like you can't really, you basically have to like recover essentially to use it again. So I feel like another reason why Goku won't go all out just quite yet is because he doesn't want to tap into that, use it all up, and the next thing you know, he has to do 2 more fights and then he's out.
So basically, what you're kind of telling me is that that there's a possibility that even the God form, the blue-haired form, is like Golden Frieza, and that it also has a time limit. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, hell, we saw the red-haired form had one.
Exactly.
That would kind of, I don't know if I'd like that, only because I feel like the blue hair is like the mastered version, but who knows?
It has to have some kind of weakness.
Yeah,
I agree. It's gotta have something that that's like that you can use to your advantage. But then again, we also had Kid Blue at one point, who was basically he had unlimited stamina. So there's that. So I wouldn't be surprised if there is a perfection to Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
I mean, I actually think what's gonna happen is Frost is gonna beat Piccolo, and then Vegeta will beat Frost just like how he did Frieza. But
I would love for that to happen.
Yeah. And again, my whole idea is that, again, I don't know if they're gonna go this route, but my whole idea has always been that Vegeta never really trusts Frost because he's part of Frieza's race, so there's that like subconscious prejudice of, okay, I don't trust any of these guys, they're all evil, they're all bastards, and like the story could be like, again, story for down the road, that Vegeta has to at some point team up with Frost, and he has issues doing that because he has to accept the fact that he doesn't like that race. Again, you could do some real deep, like, thought-provoking stuff here with Vegeta having issues, struggling with his again, prejudice towards Frieza's race, and then maybe Frost will save his life, and then it's like, okay, well, you guys aren't all bad. There's so much good stuff they could do with these characters now, but yeah, I'm rambling.
Yeah, that's a whole other video, actually.
Yeah. But well, the whole other video is does King Cold exist in Universe 6? That's the one that everybody's going to want to know about.
Yeah. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below of what you think Goku transformed into, and let's see how the community is split here. And I guess we'll find out in a couple of weeks, 2 weeks or so, what actually happens. So, anything else, Geekdom?
Nah, man. Again, we're gonna know for sure because when they fight. But again, it would be cool if Goku can tap into yellow, red, and blue. It's like fucking Pokemon Generation 1 all over.
Right.
Yeah, but except yellow's not the best this time.
Yep.
So that's it.
Yep. Anyway, so if you guys enjoyed, if you leave a like right below, any questions,
Crystal Goku,
anything else you guys noticed, let us know in the comment section below. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the day. This has been Geekdom and Rhymestyle, and we'll see you guys in the comment section below.
Peace.